It's only 3 days to the celebration of the Uganda Martyrs Day here in Uganda, and on this day, many people come from different parts of Uganda, usually on foot to Namugongo to commemorate this day, and there are others who come from different countries.
Rejoicing glory among our martyrs,
The Uganda Martyrs are a group of 45 converts to Christianity in the historical kingdom of Uganda, now part of Uganda, who were executed between 31st January 1885 and 27th January 1887. Two of them were Catholic and 23 were Anglican, and they were all Buganda men between the ages of 14 to 50. These martyrs were killed on the orders of Kabaka Mwanga II, and their death took place at a time when there was a three-way religious struggle for political influence at the Uganda Royal Court. Both churches, the Catholic and the Anglican, have celebrated their martyrs, but the Roman Catholics have been in the forefront of celebrating and honoring the martyrs. Churches were built at many of the sites where martyrs were killed, but the most prominent site is the Namugongo Shrine, a large property at the site where St. Charles Rang and his companions were burned alive. Pilgrims from Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda and other countries, many of whom walk the whole distance on pilgrimages lasting as long as 2 weeks, travel to the shrine for a massive annual celebration on June 3rd, the date when St. Charles Rang and many of the Uganda martyrs were killed.
Rejoicing glory among our martyrs,
Some stay in schools, parishes and hotels nearby, but many apparently sleep overnight on the grounds of Namugongo to ensure good sport, to see well and participate. Today we have decided to have a walk in both shrines, the Catholic and the Anglican shrine, but on the both entrances, we've found many security personnel who have told us that they are in place so as to maintain law and order, and also to ensure that the celebration of the Uganda Martyrs Day end well as planned without any disturbance. Inside we found many pilgrims in place already so as to get themselves a good spot where they will be able to see and participate, and some of them were seen moving around and praying before the statues of the martyrs. From there we had a tour around the torture chambers where the martyrs were tortured from before being executed on the side of the Anglican shrine.
We have the prison where the martyrs were first kept for 7 days before they were executed. From the prison we have the torture tree that is named as Ndaza Abazadde tree. That was the torture chamber where the criminals were tortured from before they were burnt.
The tour ended at the burning area where the martyrs were burned alive.
So we also have the burning place where the martyrs were finally burnt after being executed under Ndazabazadi tree. So from the burning place, many years went around. So we had a gentleman called Tafero Chisosonkole, who was actually the survivor of martyrdom, that came up and collected up the ashes, buried them, then later he constructed the church. That was in 1935. So the church is 88 years old now. I work in the Uganda Martyrs Museum, Anglican Museum, that actually was established in 1760 by the 25th King of Buganda, that was Kabaka Mwanga II. So we are in our museum where the 25 martyrs were killed from, 13 Anglicans and 12 Catholics. So in there we have the first places where Mkajanga used to stay. That was Mkajanga's command post, and Mkajanga was actually the chief executioner. His work was to order on how you should be killed, and he was actually heading all the killers that were involved in the execution of the Uganda Martyrs. So from there we have the next place as the place where they would sharpen the killing tools from as they would prepare in the killing of the Uganda Martyrs. So we also have where the martyrs came being dragged on their backs from Munyonyo after disrespecting the king by refusing to denounce their faith. So these guys came being dragged on their backs after getting tired along the way. So whenever they came being dragged on their backs, people here would ask the soldiers, but how have these people come here? Then the soldiers would tell them, these people have come on their backs. This place is called Namugongo because most of the martyrs here came being dragged on their backs, which is in Uganda, Baja, Babawalura Kumigongo. So from there, the place was named Namugongo.